Period 1. Activity 1. All right. Bride. Congratulations. DVD. Follow. Full. Groom. Guest. Period 1. Activity 4. Period 2. Activity 4. Mike and Tina are visiting the Carmels. 1.
Would you like another cake?
Yes, please. I'd love another one.
No thanks, Mrs. Carmel. I'm full. Who'd like to watch our cousin's wedding DVD? It's just arrived. I'd love to.
I prefer to play computer games. Come on, Mike. Say yes. Well, all right.
2.
Is this the wedding party?
No, it's Sahra. It's a party before the wedding day. The women are singing and the men are dancing the traditional dabka.
Everyone looks very happy.
3.
What's happening now? We call this Zafar. That's our cousin on the horse. He's the groom, and he's riding round town to receive everyone's congratulations.
The bride's following in a car. People are giving her their best wishes. She looks beautiful.
4.
This is the wedding party. Look, the bride and groom are sitting in the centre.
There are hundreds of guests.
Yes, everyone goes to a Palestinian wedding. We love them.
It's so sad we couldn't go to this one.
5.
And that's the end. So would you like to play computer games now, Mike? Thanks, but I'd prefer to watch the DVD again. It was fantastic.
Period 2. Activity 2 and Activity 4. 1.
Would Adnan like the new Batman DVD for his birthday?
He's already got it. So let's get a computer game? He loves playing them.
2. Guess what? I'm going to marry Rania. Congratulations. I'm sure you'll be very happy together. 3.
Now I can see the groom. He's up high on his horse. But we can't see the bride yet. She's in a car behind him.
4.
We've got a big room for the wedding, but it's completely full. Yes, we invited 200 guests and they've all come.
5.
Can we go now? No, we have to wait for the bride and groom to go first, and then we have to follow them. Oh, all right. I didn't know that.
Period 4. Activity 1. As. Celebrate. Custom. Dough. Hold. Husband. Purpose. Ring. Spirit. Stick. Scotland. Spain. The Philippines. Period 4. Activity 2 and Activity 3. 1.
When do Muslims celebrate Eid al-Fitr? That happens at the end of Ramadan.
2.
Oh no! I've broken your plate. Don't worry. I'm sure we can stick the pieces together again.
3.
Do you have any traditional wedding customs in your country?
Yes. For example, after a wedding, the groom has to carry his new wife into their new home.
4.
When you think about it, a baker does something amazing. He starts with a piece of soft, heavy dough that you can't eat. Yes, and it comes out of the oven as delicious bread.
5.
At the start of a new year in Japan, people throw salt from their front doors. Why? What's the purpose of doing that? It's to keep bad spirits away from the house for the coming year.
6.
Please show us your beautiful wedding ring.
Well, all right. If I hold it up to the light, you can see it more clearly.
Period 4. Activity 4. Well, hello everyone, and today we're going to talk about customs. Now, we all come from different countries, so let's tell each other about customs in our countries. Who'd like to start?
I will if you like.
Fine.
Well, in many parts of the world, it's the custom to take a present when you visit someone's home, when they've invited you as a dinner guest, for example. Well, in Germany, we have quite a clear rule. We can take a box of chocolates, or else we can take flowers, and the number of flowers should be 12.
Interesting. Who else has a custom for when you meet people?
We have an important one in Japan. In most countries, it's normal to shake hands when you meet, but in Japan, we bow to each other. And there's something that's quite funny to watch. We even bow to each other when we're just talking on the phone.
Amazing. Now, what about customs when people are celebrating?
Well, our biggest thing is Thanksgiving in November every year. It started in the old days when people came together to give thanks to God for a good harvest. And now it's an important family holiday. People travel from all over the country to be with each other and have their Thanksgiving dinner together.
Yes, it's a very important day for Americans. What about other times when people celebrate?
Well, here's a New Year custom in Scotland. When the New Year starts at 12 o'clock, we all get in a circle and join hands, and we sing a famous old song together. It's called Auld Lang Syne. And while we're singing, everyone moves in and out, so the circle gets bigger and then smaller. It's a lot of fun.
That's a good one, yes. And what about another kind of get-together? Weddings?
In China, we've got a very important one when people get married. During the wedding, the young bride and groom go to their parents, and they do something very nice for them. They bring tea and offer it to them. It's in order to say thank you to their parents for everything and for the wedding.
Oh, I like that. Very nice. Period 5. Activity 4.
What a wedding! Everyone loves a wedding, but people celebrate weddings in 1,000 different ways. Here are some of the most interesting customs. Before the wedding. In the Philippines, the bride and her assistants must all wear the same dresses. They do this to stop bad spirits from finding the bride and carrying her away. At the wedding. A groom in Spain gives his bride her wedding ring and then a little money in order to show that he will work hard for everything they need. At the wedding party. In many countries, the bride and groom both hold the knife in order to cut the wedding cake together. This shows that they will be a good team. In Scotland, people only eat half of the cake at the wedding. They keep the other to eat when the first child arrives. After the wedding. In Palestine, the bride sticks some bread dough to the front door of her new home. This is to show that she and her husband will stay together all their lives. Round the world, wedding customs are very different, but they are all for the same purpose: to put a man and a woman on the road to a happy future together as husband and wife.
Period 10. Activity 2. Part 1.
Hi, Mum, Dad, Ben.
You sound very happy, dear.
I am.
Ah, does that mean Robert has asked you to marry him?
Yes, and I said yes. So look, here's my ring.
It's beautiful. And I'm sure you and Robert will be fantastic together.
Robert talked to me earlier today, so we've been waiting for this. We're very happy for you and Robert. Period 10. Activity 3. Part 2.
Listen, everyone. We need to sit down and talk. And we need to write a to-do list. We also have to decide who's going to do what.
I'll write the list.
Good. Now, first things first. I think we should contact Robert's parents. We need to talk to them to decide the date of the wedding.
Fine. Well, who's going to do that?
I think your mother and I should do it, Anne.
And next, we'd better look at our address books to make a guest list.
Yes, all of us had better do that.
And then what about phoning all the hotels in town? We'll need to do that in order to find a place for the wedding party, won't we?
And I think I should be the one who does that.
And I can start work on the computer to design the wedding invites.
Good idea. And Anne, you and I should go to the wedding dress shop in order to look for something wonderful to wear on the big day.
And another thing, Mum, you and I will have to visit the Happy Day flower shop.
Yes, you're right. We'll need to do that to talk about the right kinds of flowers and the right colours.
And then finally, I have to go shopping with Robert.
What's that for?
That's to choose our wedding rings together, of course.
Period 10. Activity 4.
A. Listen, everyone. We need to sit down and talk. B. We need to write a list. C. I think we should contact Robert's parents. D. We need to talk to them. E. Well, who's going to do that?
Period 11. Activity 1. 1. The cousin is riding a horse round town to receive the congratulations of everyone who knows him. 2. In many countries, the bride and groom both hold the knife in order to cut the wedding cake together. 3. People celebrate weddings with many different customs, but the purpose is always to put the husband and wife on the road to a happy future.